And I just want to share a quick lesson that I learned the other morning. I was on my way to work and I drove through the Dunkin' Donut drive-through line. And I just wanted to pick up, my little coffee and sandwich and go on to work. So I got in line and I got my stuff ordered, drove up. And when I was next in line to the window and there was a car in front of me. And I was sitting there, and you know how we kind of get a little impatient, because we want everything fast. Drive through supposed to work real fast. So we're trying, I'm sitting there and I'm looking, and I see the lady hand the bag out. And so now my mind starts thinking, well, wait a minute. She's got her bag. Why is she still sitting here? So I started to get a little impatient. And she finally moved on. And once I got up to the window, I was getting ready to pay for my food, and the gentleman in the window said, "It's already paid for." And I said, "Excuse me?" And he said, "It's already paid for. The person that was in line in front of you paid for your food." So that was the reason that the person in line in front of me took an extra few minutes. Now, in my perception, I'm thinking, okay, they got their food, they need to go on and move up so I can go ahead and get my stuff and get out of here. That just taught me a lesson about our patience, how we can be so impatient sometimes, or we can think something is happening that's not really happening. We can look at a situation and automatically make a deduction based just on how we feeling or what we're thinking. How wrong sometimes our perceptions can be, how wrong sometimes what we think we're looking at can be. We can get it totally wrong. Now I'm thinking, this person is just taking a little too long, extra or whatever, only to find out that this person is taking extra time to pay for a complete stranger's food. Somebody sitting behind them with attitude because they was taking too long. They paid for that person's food. And I mean, I said, well, God, I thank you for the lesson, because so many days or so many times we go through our days and we're copping attitudes with people, for whatever our reasons are. We in a hurry. What in my case, that was the situation. I was kind of in a hurry, but we need to just breathe. Just breathe. Take a minute before we fly off the handle about what we think is going on. I mean, I could have honked my horn at her, or said something, yelled out the window. You know how we see people do all the time. And if I had done that, I would have been completely wrong. Completely wrong. Because that person was just exercising kindness. That's all. Being kind. Paying it forward, or whatever it is, however they want to call it. But that's what that person's heart was, that was their heart intent. And I didn't know their heart. So I'm sitting back there impatient, like, will they, go ahead and pull up. So, and only to find out, and I felt bad when I got up there and found out, okay, this is why they was taking that extra time to pay for my food. So I just wanted to share that to let you know, all of this flying off the handle that we doing now, somebody cut us off, road rage, all of these, you never know why somebody is doing what they're doing. And I'm not saying be passive and let somebody knock your block off. No. What I am saying is, sometimes if we would just take a breath and wait a few minutes, we'll find out the true reason that something is happening. Maybe, you know, that may be holding us up or stalling us or in our way or whatever the case may be. There may be a valid reason for that person doing what they're doing, but we'll never know that if we fly off the handle and we don't wait and see what is actually going on. So I just wanted to share that, because we have so many people now getting into fights, cursing each other out, violent behavior simply because something was said, and they didn't understand why it was being said, and just went up in smoke, or copped the attitude, got angry. You know how we do. That's how we do. So we have to ask God to help us. And I said, God, help me be patient and not just make assumptions, because we're good at making assumptions. And that's what I did that morning. I made an assumption and I was wrong. So let that be a lesson, not just to me, but to everybody I'm talking to. God bless you.